Hello. I got it. What's up, everybody? For those of you who know me, my name is Michael. Some know me as Papa Disaster, but that dude's learned a lot about over the past few years words and how names of things and words and our voice, how important that is. I mean, along with thoughts. I said a long time ago, before they said "Let there be light," before it was said "Let there be light," there had to be the thought of "Let there be light." So thoughts, most powerful thing in the universe. And now I've learned that words and thoughts in combination are are super super important. And it's made me slow down here. For those of you that know me, hello. Those of you that don't, welcome. I don't know how frequent I will be posting, but I feel guided by forces outside of our regular our regular vision, our regular realms of understanding, and I'm okay to say that. And it's taken a while to get to this point where I feel comfortable in doing it because it's been such a drastic change. I've had a lot of things shown to me um, over the past like 2.5, 3 years as to what existence is, and it's a lot to process. In that, I want to go. I'm just taking a step backwards to give a little bit of backstory into what's been what's transpired, and that's about it. There there was a point where surgeries and drugs and alcohol all through my existence, and overcoming those addictions each step of the way, overcoming pain each step of the way, um, and changing. One of the most important things you can do is change, and change for the better. Don't keep revisiting your past and soaking up those sorrows and hanging on to that trauma. Deal with it. Try to put yourself in the other person's shoes, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, yourself. Put yourself back in your shoes for a few, walk around a little bit, and get over it. It doesn't mean, that's that forgiveness. That's something I've been working on. The forgiveness. Forgive yourself. You learned a lesson. Now, if you keep doing the lesson over and over again, well, that's on you, and on me as well. I did, took a few tries, took a few deaths, but here we are. Now, I have been in such a weird spot the past few years. I'm not lazy. I'm not unintelligent. I'm not the smartest guy. I'm not the dumbest guy. Um, and I made videos to try to give people hope, and also share who I am in a video format online so that my kids and grandkids, great grandkids, all of existence from now until whenever, there would be a record, because I don't know how to carve in stone. I guess I should work on that. So that it can be seen. And some of that, it didn't bite me in the ass, but it definitely it definitely woke me up after this car accident that I was in, and how the car accident took place. the events before the car accident, my childhood, traumas, all of these things after this car accident were shown to me in this couple year period. And that I have not been using my brain bucket to its fullest potential as the creator, God, the universe, and you got the God, you are the universe, all that stuff is important. And you shaping your own reality by your thoughts and the words that you speak. And books that tell us that, the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, I don't know them inside out. I mean, there's people that quote stuff and it's just like, oh, that makes a lot more sense now of what they're trying to say, what they're trying to teach. And that's what this place is. It's a place for us to learn. I feel like we are an ancient code, and we were all part of something that was destroyed, and we probably destroyed ourselves. That's the feeling I get from my guides and ancestors and angels. I mean, one of the things that this has taught me is that everything around me has tried to shake my beliefs, has tried to tear me down to the point that don't believe that, believe this. It's been quite a battle internally to do so. And on top of that, revisiting all these past traumas and how they all intertwine with each other. And when I say each other, each one of these traumas intertwine with something inside of our DNA code, and the wheel of time that churns and goes. We move through all of existence in this what appears to be this crazy chaos, and yet it is very, very well orchestrated. And part of what I've understood so far is that I've I've lived my life. I've lived, and I did the best that I could. I'm doing the best that I can now, and I'm still learning lessons. And the thing is that I'm not repeating things that cause these traumas, tower moments, things that if you just keep repeating, you're stuck on Groundhog Day. And being able to break that cycle, and in doing so, breaking the cycle for my future self and future generational coding of my DNA. That's a whole different thing. Gets into like esoteric stuff, and I'm still not quite sure about all that. But in the grand scheme of things, I do believe that there is just good. There is good out there, and with online social media, some of us, some of the things that we get inundated with is just the best parts, and then that leaves room for doubt behind the scenes. And with what I fully understand is that your spirits around you, your ancestors that look out for you, your angels, your guides, they're wanting the best for you at all times. And they give you signs and synchronicities and things of that nature to guide you along. And we're not taught that. We're not taught that at a younger age because of certain things that have been put in place in order to control us. And I'm not going to go into that. I just wanted to state that there are things, if you pay attention, that are always helping you to be a better consciousness, to become a better consciousness. And whatever your belief is, and wherever region of the universe or the planet and country and your culture, it's all the same stuff, just formatted to your to your particular moment in existence, depending on where you are. It's kind of like also getting an update. We update these phones constantly. There's always an update coming in. And that's kind of what we are doing to ourselves, our consciousness. If you reach a certain level, you get an update. And I'm a little shaky on that one, but it's basically how I'm feeling about it right now. And I know that those forces out there are super powerful. I mean, we've got things that are saying these tic tacs and all this other stuff. I, I I know they're there, and they may be interdimensional, but also they may just be here. And between the moon and Saturn and Mars and all these planets around us, uh, think of it like Göbekli Tepe. They think Göbekli Tepe was like a school, or it is a school, like a re-education center. I'm pretty sure the way I see it is that this is all a re-education center. And the ones that know, they use it, and it's done in a way that works. And on the other side, there's things that are done that the ones that are the powerful, that just are. They just are. you know, they just are. Um, that and oversee it. They they they're guiding us. They're guiding us. You know, they're guiding us through these wheels of existence, so that we can rejoin things that we're not being shown yet, because we're not there yet. We're still in our reprogramming stage. I truly feel that. Truly feel that. And in that, um, some weird stuff's happened to me, and it's all. I don't want to say weird. It's been crazy, to say the least. And being able to find who I am, my center, my integrity, my values, the things I truly believe in are what got me through it. And that has been a clear sign uh, from the universe, from the guides, from God, from myself. One of the things is God's in everything. You know, the blade of grass, the mountains. You don't have to go to a building. You just you know. You just know that it's all over and you. Now, some things have taken place that I want to, like memories. I know that this is weird, but this took place. That took place, man. And it reminded me of when I drowned as a little kid. And that was a traumatic experience because I didn't really go towards water as much. Baths and showers, sure, but it took me a while to get into swimming pools and work that out. And they said that bright light that I saw was the light inside the ambulance, and that's fine. I mean, that's what I believed, but I've been working out like the differences in what took place after the car accident, what took place when I drowned, um, and also how many times I probably died. Just died, shifted, uh, after surgeries, during surgeries, and listening to stories online. I mean, just digging in deep and looking for stuff, trying to find answers, and also sorting things out to what my experience has been and what other people's experiences have been. And, you've got the stories of these people being abducted and being shown things, receiving downloads. You have crop circles. There's all kinds of stuff out there. I mean, old paintings with ships in them saying that there was a battle over Nuremberg, I think. There's paintings of that. You've got things with the pineal gland all over the place. That thing in there, that transmitter receiver. And things like 3 days before someone was in an accident, I saw this intersection. I saw this intersection. I didn't see the accident, but I saw that intersection. It was clear as day. And what do you do with that? What do you do with that when it comes in? You don't know, and this happened before the accident, and since then I had to slow down. I mean, I was posting videos, I was being goofy, and trying to be funny, and still trying to work and do stuff and help take care of someone, and in a way that uh, all came together to a head to event. I call it my event horizon, and ever since then I've been doing things at a different pace, in a different manner, and changing. Because, like I said, things that I posted online about my past, I probably should have kept some things out. But at the time, my intention was to share, to help, and give others hope in their situations. And after attending my own funeral, basically, and seeing how many people I had helped from my posts versus the people that had actually showed up because they judged me about my past instead of what I had changed into, was phenomenal. It was truly phenomenal. And there's more details in that, but that was what I was shown. That's how it played out. As real as I'm sitting here right now. And that leads me to say, there's points where I always knew I had guides, and that's what I called them, because all of the confusion around everything, it's so much. And up until this point, I've just called them my guides. But now I know they were ancestors, guides, angels, and they're all real. It's all real. And they interact with us to guide us and to help us. Some not so much, but at the same time, depends on what choices you've made, what decisions you've made, is who is lined up in your path to get you further along. The movie Spirited or Groundhog Day. It's kind of like that. Like, it really is. And I'll be goofy about it, but it really is. It's given me. I mean, I have a whole new respect for the past, the ancestors, the teachers of the past, and what we're doing here, what's trying to be accomplished, or what is being accomplished by existing. And it's been a crazy ride. And you're gonna outgrow people. I mean, I want to say, you outgrow people, and that's fine. I mean, I've had a lot of things coming at me, like, you have PTSD from the accident. No, I don't. I'm not afraid to drive. It's not. There's been a lot of things that took place that I just don't want to talk about, in a sense that it's not stuff that needs to be talked about. And because my views on things have changed in a positive way, doesn't mean revisit all these things in the past and keep regurgitating it. That's more a reflection on, if you're going to keep revisiting these things and not take care of the things inside you that make you want to revisit them, on you. It's a reflection of yourself. And I can admit all my faults, all my lessons. I don't have any problems with that. I have a problem sometimes with patience in those around me that I've tried to talk to and tried to share with, that it's not for them. And I've had to accept that everything that you want to share isn't always shareable, because they're just not ready for it. I mean, there's things that I'm not ready for as well, that I still have to still have to piece together. But in doing so, it's made me better. It made me more appreciative of the family, the friends, the things that I didn't. My intentions were to do good and try to help, and you know, I gave my word to do things, and then I got distracted by giving my word to do things for others. And those are those people, those things that get put on your path where you have to make choices. And I know now that I made too many choices. I made decisions, and I was trying to do too much, and I was trying to do too much, not for myself, but for myself and others, and it all imploded. It exploded, imploded, it fell apart, and you know, I apologize to those that were affected, and I just didn't have enough information at the time, and now I do. And with the information that I have now, and this, you call it a second chance or a rebirth, whatever. There's certain aspects that I've viewed that I'm grateful for being here right now, and to be able to use what it is that I have to be helpful, and give others that might be feeling rough or feeling lost some hope, and then live and exist in the rest of my existence in a way that I'm shown to do. And some people take that all different, but it really is super cool, man. Like, I, it's super cool. Super cool. But I've started to do some different things, and I'll hopefully, not hopefully, I'm getting to a point where I'll be freed up um, to share more, and share things that are helpful. Yep, share things that are helpful, and make up for some lost moments, and create some new ones. And with that, hope everybody has a great Sunday, man. Safe travels.